Let's talk about coaching business setup. What is the main problem? I'm running business school for coaches for last 10 years, and I see it again and again that the first major problem which coaches experience is being overwhelmed. I would say it creates some kind of paralysis. And I see two major reasons for that. First of all, take a look at that picture. That's what you're supposed to experience if you are trying to set up your business properly. And what I mean by properly is that I think it's wise from the beginning to consider setting up your business with an all online presence. So you'll be able as a result to find clients not just in your local environment but maybe in other country, and it will give you opportunity to travel. It will give you opportunity not to be locked in any particular country or market. By the way, I took this picture from Internet Business Manifesto written by Rich Schefren, and as you can see, that's what you experience when you are trying to set up your business and you finally become aware that there are lots of elements need to be in place. So complexity, obviously complexity, there are, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 things you need to do, and you need to have a knowledge about all those elements. And by the way, if one of the elements is not there or not working, the whole machine is not working. So it's really complex phenomena to have your own business running. And another point is that your business have certain particular sequence if you would like to set it up properly. Again, it's supposed to be some kind of priorities. There are first step, there are second step, there is a foundation. Before you can build the roof, you need to have a foundation and walls in place. It's almost like a constructing the building. So that complexity, lots of elements, and having no clear priority of the correct sequence, that create overwhelm. And the roadmap, which right now I will be explaining to you, supposed to eliminate that overwhelm. So during 10 years I developed certain particular sequence where there are steps. Those steps are sequential, and the whole idea is that it will take away that all overwhelmment which usually people experience. So let's go on with the roadmap. First of all, as you can see, I designed some clear roadmap. The first thing or set of skills or exercise you're supposed to do is you need to work on your business model. And by business model, right now, as you can see, there is a big frame. So the big frame consists from 7 steps. But inside of each step, of course, there are more detailed frame. So the step number 1, you need to take certain particular spreadsheet and start working on your business model. And that's what usually coaches do not do. They skip that step. And they end up with lots of issues and problems. They really don't understand how their business really working, because there are lots of parts are missing. So the first number 1 step is to get your business model done. And right now you see the detailed frame consists from your customer avatar, your core offer, your resources, strategic partners, delivery channels. You need to think it through. And I'm not saying that you immediately will have a final document. You will be alternate between big frame and detailed frame. So when you start working on a business model, of course, the first attempt will be just some pieces of the structure. And then you start developing, getting into the more detailed frame. You start to work on the custom avatars, spreadsheet, and templates. You need to work on your core offer, and then you will get back to the business model spreadsheet and work again. So as a result, you will be alternating between detailed frame and bigger frame. And so that business model is some kind of living document. It's going to be evolving with each iteration. And second step, The big frame step is you need to work on your offer in order to make it irresistible. There is a competition, there are lots of players on the market. How your offer is different from anybody else's. So you need to make an effort and go through certain particular process and take a look on the detailed frame. You need to make sure that your credibility is high enough. How you do that? There are certain particular steps. You need to transform your offer, because one of the problems which in the coaching industry that people are trying to sell coaching, and that's not what market is searching for or looking for to buy. So you need to transform, repackage your coaching offer into the product-like offer. It's certain particular process. It has certain particular steps. You need to have a knowledge about that. And then you need to make that offer urgent. Again, it's one of the marketing components, that because if your clients do not feel urgency, they could be really difficult to sell, because urgency is supposed to be in place. How you make that offer urgent, what particular aspects and how you precisely you bring that urgency up in order to get the real client out of potential client. Also, you need to diversify and split your offer. So there are lots of, again, steps which you need to go through before your machine, your business model really produce some results. So that's going to be your second step. The third one is create your website. You see that it's a third one. Very often people after graduation from certification and graduation from coaching course, they like, okay, I need my website. Well, if you haven't done step 1 and step 2, there is no way you could set up your website which has a certain particular effectiveness. I would say your website is not going to bring results if you skip step 1 and step 2. And what kind of elements inside of a detailed frame? Yeah, well, you need to design your website targeting precise customer or precise avatar. You need to know how to grow your list. You need to organize your website in such a way that it actually convert. You need to optimize your website in relation to conversion. It's supposed to be a machine which delivers and convert potential client into the real client. And you need to automate, and by automation I mean that it's supposed to be scheduling software, billing software. It's supposed to be lots of elements which makes your business functioning like a well-oiled machine. So those are elements inside of the web creation. Next step, step number 4, is going to be creating the sales funnel. Again, all elements. So you need to know how your business will attract potential clients. Where are they? You need to design certain particular type of session which will be free and at the same time able to sell or convert your potential client into the real one. You need to create lead magnets, that we are talking right now about online part of your business. We need to create tripwires, we need to create upsells and cross sells and so on. That's a part. By the way, those steps which I right now mentioned, they are not completely isolated. They are, of course, interconnected and overlapping one with another. For example, if you haven't created your customer avatar, you don't know how to attract your clients. If you didn't split your offer and didn't create the diversification of your offer, there will no way you could create lead magnets or tripwires. There are lots of things kind of interconnected, but nevertheless, there are certain sequences as well. Step number 5 is going to be content marketing and email marketing. It's a huge area. You need to know lots of stuff here. You need to brainstorm content for you to publish. You need to understand what kind of content, because for your marketing funnel, it's supposed to be content for top of your funnel, middle funnel, and bottom of your funnel. You need to create publishing calendar. You need to choose email provider and You need to choose client relationship management software, and you need to create the certain particular email sequences. So as soon as your potential client comes to you, so you have a follow-up sequences of your emails, and so on, so on, so on. There are lots of components need to be in place, and again, if some of them are missing, your machine is not going to work. Okay, step number 6, engage and social media. So master social media. What's in? Well, you need to design and optimize your Facebook page, LinkedIn page, Twitter page. You need to brainstorm publishing posts. You need to create publishing calendar. You need to automate your social media work, and so on, so on. Again, every step here has certain particular process and certain particular body of knowledge which you need to manage and get skills. The last step is going to be finally to design and run your sales campaigns. And here again, you need to approach strategic partners. You need to know the sequence of that campaign. You need to install, if it's necessary, affiliate software if you would like to work with the partners on an affiliate basis. You need to design and optimize landing pages and eventually run your sales campaign. Again, each step requires certain particular knowledge and certain particular process. So this is the whole thing. If you go through all those steps, your business is going to be running and everything will be automated and working properly. So if you're ready to make a first step, please scroll down and click on business model blueprint. After that, you're going to fill some short form and you will get instructions in your email box. Please, by the way, check your spam folder and make sure that our emails are not getting into your spam folder. So make them safe and make alex.krapov@headwaycoachinggroup.com or info@headwaycoachinggroup.com as a safe emails. So your software is not going to be blocking and putting our emails in the spam folder. And after that, you're going to get instructions and invitations to the support group. And there you could make your first step, and it's totally free of charge. I could help you to design your business model and make your first steps toward understanding what kind of coaching business model you're going to have. That's going to be your first micro, I would say, baby step towards coaching business setup. You're welcome.